All right, everyone, welcome to Intelligence and Outlook Calendar. This is a quick theater session that we're talking about new features in Outlook Calendar. So we kind of think of this as all of the features you didn't know you wanted, but we're delivering. And tomorrow's session is all the features you've long been asking for that we're delivering. So don't worry that this isn't the only thing that we've been doing in Calendar. We've also been addressing a lot of reliability and performance and other issues that we'll talk about tomorrow morning. So I'll start off with how we're going to break out this theater session. So the first thing we're going to talk about is how we're doing smarter calendaring when it comes to what's in your inbox. Obviously you get a lot of meeting messages in your inbox, and also people email you to meet, and we're talking about some intelligence we have there. The second set of demos and features that we're talking about is things that we're doing in Calendar when you're already using Calendar to make it easier. And the third set of investments that we're making is Calendar plus Office. So beyond Outlook, how your files and your attachments and your conversations can be stored and shown in your Calendar items to make that easier when you're trying to go present or find content after a meeting. So the first feature is called Smart Meeting Updates. So who wants to get fewer meeting invites in their inbox? Yeah, we send a lot of meeting messages. So what we're trying to do here is we're basically saying, you know that time when you've sent out a meeting invite to 20 people and you just realize you misspelled the title, or you forgot to add Teams or Skype, and you're just like, oh, and now you have to resend it and everyone re-responds, and it's really frustrating. So what we're trying to do here is we're trying to intelligently detect, does the attendee actually need to see this meeting update? And do they actually need to re-respond from their inbox, or should we just process the update and apply it to their calendar item? And so this is the default logic that we have built, and really what we'd like to get feedback on here is whether or not we should start shipping this feature with these defaults. So we're going to do an audience poll after we talk about the logic. So the current default is that we think we'll show a visible update in the attendee's inbox if the time, date, recurrence pattern, or location has changed. We think those are really critical things that every attendee needs to know about. If anything changed in the meetings within 15 minutes, sometimes you're waiting for that person to add Skype and the meeting's about to start. You don't want to have to keep refreshing your calendar item, so we want that to come right to your inbox. If you're mentioned in the body of the email, we think that means that this is something that's really important for you to see, so we'll show that in your inbox. Or the fourth option is if the receiving user is a delegate, because we know delegates, no matter what changed on the calendar item, they really want to know what changed. So if you're a delegate, we don't apply smart meeting updates at all. And of course, one thing that we'd like to do with this is we like to give tenant admins the control to choose what properties force visible updates. So if you wanted to say anything changed in meetings within 30 minutes, you would have full control over doing that. Or if you wanted to make meeting body changes always force visible, you would have full control over that. So we would expose that to tenant admins to customize. But these are just the defaults. Otherwise, the calendar item is silently updated on the attendee's side, and they don't get anything in their meeting inbox. And we would preserve your response. So if you've already accepted the meeting, then we would preserve that accept on the meeting. So I'd like to do a quick audience poll here. So the three options are, would you like us to ship this now with the defaults as they are, now but with different defaults, or no, I don't want this feature yet, I have other feedback, and if you're in Group C, I really want to talk to you afterwards and understand what you'd like. So raise your hand if you want option A, release it now with the current defaults. All right, wow, that's awesome. This is just like yesterday's theater session, so it's really great to know that that resonates with y'all. What about B with different defaults? Okay, cool. Can we follow up afterwards? I'd love to know what your defaults would be. And then C, does anyone say no, that this is something I really don't want for my organization? It's okay. You won't hurt my feelings or anything. Okay, cool. All right. Well, then it's good to know. I think right after Ignite, we'll start talking about how we release this and put something into Admin Message Center for y'all. Yeah, I mean, we've been at Microsoft for a while, so we've been talking about how soon to roll it out. So we think also this kind of smart meeting message processing logic, this is a foundational investment that we've made. We'll talk about how we're using it for recurring series in tomorrow's session to improve some reliability there. But we also think this helps you if you want to say, hey, I just want to decline this meeting and stop giving me meeting updates, so a kind of a permanent decline on the calendar item. We also think that this could be used for something like calendar rules. So you already have inbox rules to process your meeting mail items. We also would love to give attendees the ability to customize how you calendar. So if you have a remote if you want to always accept from your manager, or if you get a one-on-one decline, you want to cancel the meeting, all that kind of calendar inbox rules. So this is infrastructure investment that we've made to help you be able to customize your calendar experience. The second demo, one other thing is I'm going to go through all the slides first, and then we'll do demos, because I know some people want to see the content and then rush on to the next session. So we'll do all the content and then demos after this. So the next feature is smart time suggestions. So I don't know about y'all, but sometimes my manager shoots me an email and he's like, I'd really like to meet sometime this week. And I'm just like, look at my scheduling assistant. Like, we spend all this time on Free Busy, but sometimes those people email you and they say, I want to meet. And it's kind of on now the burden's on you to create the meeting form, populate it, send it out. And so we're going to make that a little bit easier on you when you get an email like that. So I'm going to show some screenshots of what it looks like. So someone sends you an email. What we do is we intelligently detect that this email intent is an intent to meet. So we know that this was a request for a meeting. And in that case, we'll show you some time suggestions along the bottom based on the availability of yourself and the person that's sending you this email message. Now, if we don't have their Free Busy, but we have yours, we'll base it just on your Free Busy. And these are times that work in the next week based on the meeting intent there. But you also have the other option to find another time. But let's say that 8:30 is a great time for me to meet. I could just click that and I could send directly from email. So I would know that I'm free at that time. I could customize the location quickly if I wanted to, and then I would just press send. So I never have to go to the calendar form. I never have to populate something. We do that on y'all's behalf. Now I could also choose a different time, or if I chose this kind of like the arrows are intentionally like that, but there's 3 different places that if I clicked any of those, we would pop open a meeting form for you. So we would pre-populate the meeting form with the subject line of the email, the person who sent you the email, and then you can see over here in the new Outlook on the Web experience, we do show you the scheduling grid right there on the meeting form. So you could just triple confirm that that's not back-to-back with another meeting that you wanted to attend, and then you would just edit it however you'd like, you save, and then you can send it out right from email. So you really don't have to switch to calendar, populate it yourself, and this is just kind of help to make that email scheduling flow a little bit easier for you. So the third thing, those were the 2 in the inbox intelligence features. Now we're switching to the calendar intelligence. So here, anyone ever booked an appointment online with like a hairdresser or a pet care or something like that? Yeah, it's super easy, right? Like, you love doing it and it makes it really easy. We want to bring that kind of like personal bookings page to yourself. So let's say you're at Ignite and you'll probably email different people like, let's meet up while we're at Ignite. And you really there's no way to share your Free Busy person to person, but you really just want them to see your Free Busy for a scoped period of time, or maybe this is a customer that you're trying to meet with and you're in sales, or you're a recruiter and you would basically want to say, hey, here's my availability, just grab a time with me. So that's what this personal bookings page is. So from Outlook, you can kind of say, here's my availability, and we create a link for you that you can share with anyone. And then they go to this website that Will is not a hairdresser. He's a Outlook employee. Thank goodness. Will's back there in the plaid shirt. He's the PM for the feature, so you should follow up with him afterwards if you're interested in the beta. But he basically has sent this and said, hey, book time with me if you want to meet with me. So I can click through and see his availability, even though we aren't in the same organization and we don't share our Free Busy. And then I could just, from here, enter my name, email address, and book time with him. Now, Will would be the organizer of the meeting because it's his page. So if he wants to cancel the meeting or move the meeting, you're still in full control, even though people are booking time with you. And this is also ready to release, and we're looking for beta customers in Q4. So if you have a sales team that would love this, or you're a consultant or anything like that, definitely follow up with Will back there afterwards and get in the beta. So the second calendar feature is time zones. I know most companies now, you're working across time zone, across geos, and I mean, I liked math in high school, but I just hate calculating time zones. Like, and I work on calendars. Sometimes especially that daylight savings time when Europe's changed and America hasn't yet changed, and I never know where things are. So what we're doing here is we're actually trying to make that easier for you, so you're not actually having to do the mental math calculations yourself and remember what time zone this other person's in. So when I'm scheduling with someone, I'm scheduling with Kevin and Abhishek in this case, we would show you a little icon here that basically says some of your attendees are in different time zones. We would detect that they're in different time zones. And then we would say, hey, do you want to see some scheduling insights? And we would auto-convert to show all the time zones that this is. So you can see in this case, I started to create it at 4:30, and I didn't realize that Kevin is actually that's going to be 1:30 a.m. his time. So we also try to suggest some times for you along the bottom here that based on what times you've met with these time zones in the past. So we have a dev team in Bangalore, and when I meet with them, I meet in my evening, their morning. So when I'm scheduling with them, the suggested times would be based on that past history and kind of show my evening times rather than my super morning times. And what we try to do is we try to get it inside your working hours. But sometimes, when you're working across time zones, you just got to be a little flexible, and sometimes it's a little outside on one edge or the other. So we first try to look inside working hours, and then we kind of expand out based on your history with these time zones. So we make it really easy to schedule across time zones here and convert it for you. And the really fun thing is, when y'all play with this feature, is if you drag up and down here, you'll see these change too. So it's just kind of like you don't have to move it and then wait for it to calculate. They kind of all go together, which is really exciting. So those are time zone insights. Okay, so those are the two calendar items. So we've talked about intelligence in the inbox. We've talked about intelligence in calendar. Now we're trying to branch out and say, hey, how can we actually help you intelligently work with the files and the content that you often use in the meetings? So these are meeting insights here. And so in Outlook on the web, in the new Outlook on the web, on the meeting form, we have this new section called Insights from Office 365. And what we're doing here is we're basically looking at the people you're meeting with, the content of the keywords in the meeting, and basically trying to say what is related to this meeting that you might want to know about. So here we have files and emails related to the meeting. So someone's this happens after the meeting. Y'all meet, and then someone replies all to the meeting invite, like here's the attachment that we reviewed, or here's the notes from the meeting invite, or something like that. And then 3 weeks later, you're trying to remember what those notes were, and you remember when you had the meeting. So you want to go back to your calendar and go back and quickly find them. Here you can do that. But even before the meeting, let's say you've been sharing documents before, or there's something that you want to present at that meeting, you could easily find it here as well. Now this doesn't replace the attachments that you already have attached to the meeting. It's just kind of additional content that we want to surface. And we find the content both in OneDrive as well as within your email attachments. And one thing to note is we are showing email here. So this is personalized to you. So if I'm meeting with two other people and I've been emailing one-on-one with them, this person and I will see that email when we view our insights, but the third person won't. So it's really personalized to your content and your files that you have permissions to. So it's fully secure in that no one else will see your emails or files, we promise. So those are the 5 intelligent features that we are excited to demo for Calendar. Before I switch to demos, does anyone have any questions or anything like that? Yeah.
Outlook online only, or also Outlook on the desktop?
So the question was Outlook on the web only or Outlook on Windows. This is all coming first to Outlook on the web, but these are all service-backed intelligent features. So we've built it in the service, and it's not specific to client code. It's just the client code surfacing these insights first. So you'll see this all first in Outlook on the web. We don't have any timelines for when we'd bring it to the other clients yet. Any other questions before we do demos? Yeah.
Not on-prem backend has to be 365.
Yeah, the question was, does it work for on-prem? And the answer is only Office 365 for all of these kind of intelligence and Outlook scenarios. Any other questions before I move on? Cool. All right. So let's switch to the demos. And also, the PM for the Insights features, time zones, and files and documents is Cindy back there in the pink shirt. So afterwards, we'd love to talk with y'all about these different scenarios as well. Okay, so the first one is we were talking about how I want to be able to add teams to a meeting. So here's a meeting that I've created called Sales Pitch, and I just realized that test user number 6 is in a different time zone, and I forgot to add teams to the meeting. So I can easily edit it and add teams from the web client and press send. And then also I want to update the team lunch here. So I'm just going to change the location to we'll just do it in a conference room because we'll just have a working meeting there. So I've changed the location on a meeting, and I've also added teams to that other meeting. So in this user here, you can see that I did not receive any meeting invite for the Teams update. I added Teams to that meeting, but nothing's in my inbox right now. I did get the update about Team Lunch, and it's a no response required, so I can just kind of quickly say, thanks, got it. And then I'll switch over to my calendar here. And now if I open this meeting, it is already a Teams meeting for me. So I want to also note that one thing that we've been doing is trying to easily surface actions for you. So we know this is a team meeting and you can quickly join from here. But it's been fully added without me having to re-respond or re-answer the meeting because it was just an online meeting change. And then here, this is the meeting message that I just saw and clicked no response required on. So that's the Smart Updates feature that, based on y'all's poll, we will start rolling out very soon. I also showed you the personal bookings page, so why I'm in this account. So I'd emailed this person saying, hey, let's grab 30 minutes while we're at Ignite. And I'd actually specifically scoped my scheduling page to say people can only book me while I'm at Ignite. So you can see here that they can't book me on Saturday or Sunday. And so I'll just kind of find a time. I'm free a lot while I'm at Ignite. So, and then they can enter this. So text 6. And then they just send a booking my way. Now, what happens on my side is I get an email message saying Cal 6 has booked you, and Cal 6 gets a meeting invite from me that they would need to accept. And then I know when the booking happens on my side. The other thing is that this user also gets a link, just like when you book a hairdresser appointment or a pet care appointment or other things that you do online. You'll get a link to be able to go back and edit it. So if I ever wanted to, as the attendee side, edit my booking, instead of emailing that organizer and saying, hey, can you move it to this time? I have the option to try to edit that booking with the other person. So it's a kind of nice collaborative meeting experience where the organizer and myself have flexibility to change the meeting time. All right, so let's switch back to the smart replies. So I had emailed Will saying, hey, I'd really like to get together with you. And so it suggested some times that we're both free this week. And you can kind of I could quickly send it from here. I could even add a quick message if I wanted to send it. So if y'all really trust us in Office 365, you just do 2 clicks, press the time, press send. But if you really wanted to confirm how it looks on your calendar, you could always click find another time. Which would open the meeting form here. And then I could see that this is a time that we're both free. So you can see we have a pretty busy calendar, but they've found a good time. I could drag and move it around to a different time, and then I could easily just press send. And then that would send the meeting invite. So all from mail, I didn't have to do anything else, and now I can just quickly move on to the next meeting or next email in my inbox. And the final demo that we have for you is the intelligent meeting features. So in this case, we were really, we had one more, Cindy had to have one more meeting right before Ignite to make sure that we had all the demos prepared for y'all. So she had sent this meeting invite a long time ago. So she sent it a few weeks ago, and at the time we didn't know what we were going to be talking about, we didn't have the decks prepared yet. So she hadn't added anything to the meeting invite. As you can see, she just kind of said, oh, let's quickly meet. She had booked the time in advance. But now when we pull up this meeting, you can see that the email attachments that we've been emailing back and forth about this topic are attached here, and also all of our related meetings, like when are we going to be doing booth duty, all the kind of things related to Ignite are attached to this calendar event right here. And the really nice thing is that it opens it in OA, and it shows Outlook on the web. It will load the PowerPoint and side by side with the meeting message, so you can actually go view the document, view the related email conversations, all from right there. And if, for example, if I had, I could also just click on any email, and I could also see the email right there. So I can kind of have all my content right there in the meeting. So those were the main things that we wanted to demo today for Calendar Insights. So our real goal is just that there's a lot of overhead when you're trying to manage even just your own calendar, and what we're trying to just do is make it easier, less meeting messages, less stuff in your inbox, and more sharing of the meeting with us. So that's it. Any other questions? Yeah.
One more. So I saw the TA dates that you had on each of those slides. Are we able to test this now if we do like the OA beta?
Yeah.
Environment?
So the question was, if we are a first release tenant that has the new Outlook on the web experience, can we demo these features? You can with the personal scheduling page if you get part of the beta. Time zone insights and meeting insights are coming, and smart time suggestions, they're all in progress. They're not yet released to external tenants, even if you're on first release. But smart meeting updates is a server-side change that will roll out in the next few months. Yeah. Yeah, so the question is, do I need a Microsoft Bookings license in order to make personal scheduling page work? And the answer is no. This is specific to you. You don't need the Bookings license for personal scheduling page. Yeah, and then you. Yeah? The question is, will delegates be able to do personal bookings for the people they support? Oh, delegates, my favorite topic. It's not in the first V1 release, but you should definitely talk to Will and then be part of that beta. Yeah, hi.
So we're looking at third-party tools to help with meeting room bookings and service requests around
Yeah.
booking meeting rooms. Is there any roadmap stuff that you can share that's kind of enhancing the room reservation process?
Yeah, so the room reservation. So this is like, if we can do an ad hoc demo, we're going to talk about rooms tomorrow morning on Thursday, but I'll show you all some quick stuff that we've been working on with rooms. And this alone is Calendar is really in my opinion, the reason to opt in as a first release tenant and go check out Outlook on the web. It is phenomenal. Like, I don't know if you notice how, like, you know exactly what day you are. The past ones are kind of squished together. It's like the web experience on Calendar is phenomenal. And I'm not biased, but okay, well, I just want to show really quickly, like, look, scheduling assistant in web, like the one that you know and love, and all the other clients, it's there. But with room booking, one thing we've been doing is browsable room lists. So we've been kind of starting to say you can actually change your room list, and we'd show all of the availability right here. But if I switch back to this one, let me show you how I kind of type down. So if I actually, I'm not in the right tenant right now, but so this is based on my personal past history. So these are places that I often book with these people. And if I go into search 32 and I can search down, and you can see here that it's trying to prioritize rooms that are free at that time. Okay, I'm almost out of time, or I think I'm over. But it's prioritizing rooms that are free, and then it also matches other rooms that are busy. So we've been doing a ton about room search here, and I'll show you this thing that, so this is another thing that we've been doing. You can actually filter by capacity now in the web. So if you wanted to filter to a certain capacity level, you could do that. Those are some of the things that we've been all working on in Outlook on the web. But the session I want to call out is Thursday at 1:05 p.m. There's an intelligent room booking thing that goes deep into all the work we're doing there. And we'll also talk about it tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Okay, I'm really out of time, but I'd love to talk about Calendar, so find me here afterwards.